now live on your channel.
Yeah, and we are live.
Yay.
Yeah.
How
6
the
concurrent viewers.
Whoa.
Yay. How the heck is everyone doing?
I'm watching the chat in case of emergency.
Okay, I will pop that open for myself.
Cool. It says the stream is healthy. Okay, good.
Happy, healthy. Good deal. I got 6, I got 2.
Can we move this? Oh, yeah, we can move this a little bit, just so that we can see Jess and Sonia.
Who else do we have coming in via Zoom? Is it just Nan at this point?
It's Nan, it's Sunstone, and it's Harry.
Yeah. We can have everyone introduce themselves.
Okay.
Do you want to start your tutor?
Yeah, so welcome everybody to the first in-person meeting for the 2022 BABSCon cycle.
Sort of in person.
Semi. Yeah. Happy for those who could make it, understand for those who cannot. The important thing is we are getting things rolling. I am your, technically, one of your 22, no, not one of your 22 chairs, one of your 2022 chairs. My name is Jessica. You can find me everywhere as Just Jecka. And we don't have a very busy room here, so do we just want to go around the room and introduce ourselves real quick?
Cool. Sonia, you're on screen.
I am?
Yeah.
Hey,
Damn it.
Want to see? Okay. Introduce yourself, Sonia.
So I'm Sonia, and I'm the founder of the con. I just finally saw myself leave the frame because, oh god, I hate being in it. I'm the founder of the con, and book the guests, and generally make a nuisance of myself. That's pretty much me. Y'all probably know me for the most part. So moving right along.
Cool. I'll move the camera.
Thank you.
Power.
No,
Oh, no, worry. You're not in. Actually, no, I can't
Battle.
see. I can't see the. Can you see me? Right?
Yeah, you're on screen, don't worry.
All right. Hey everybody, I'm Fable Charm. I was the 2020 chair, but then it's been 2 years. So handing off the reins to Jess and to Sunstone, right?
Yeah.
Co-chair. So I'm here to help. I'm also filling in interim HR department. So staff needs and stuff can all go to me. There is someone who we have in the pipeline to become part of the HR department that I will be taking under my wing. So I know the person is likely watching the stream, so hello. But if you are interested in joining the HR department, we can talk more about that later. Actually, no. Can we talk a little bit about the department that we're on, or just intros?
I was gonna do intros first.
Oh, yeah, let's do intros first.
Yeah.
All right. So that's who I am. On to Nathan.
Hi, I'm Nathan. I don't know what my role technically is.
You're the live stream person.
I guess I'm the live stream person now.
Yeah.
Also joining us, we have a lot of people on Zoom.
Woo!
If we can get the glare.
Yeah, get on camera, Zoom people.
I want to see what this looks like.
I had to suffer being on camera. The rest of you do too.
Beautiful. Is the thing on?
Yeah. This mic is on. It's just people are muted on stream.
Hello.
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah, people.
Introduce
yourself
yourselves.
one by one, please.
Start with Nan. Right? Yeah, start with Nan.
Hi, I'm Nan, still Baba Discord to some, and I am the Executive Director of Events and Programming and also overseeing charity. I'm very excited to announce that at least 2/3, if not more, of our community guests are repainting and rolling over. We've got a bunch of panels that are coming back. Both of our charities have confirmed participation for 2022, and now it's just a matter of staffing up and opening up for some new ideas and getting everything replanned and reorganized and rescheduled.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Next,
That's me.
Sunstone.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone out there in California, coming to you live from Vermont. I'm Daniel Sunstone Fouts, the other chair for BABSCon 2022. Previously, if I look semi-familiar, I chaired back in 2016 for the convention.
And it was awesome.
Okay, anyone else on the stream?
Yeah, we've got Harry Salpetra.
Hey, yeah, Zoom decided to use one of my other names for this. That's why I don't appear as Harry. But I'm head of IT, helping make sure that some of the background things that you don't even know about are running at the cons.
Nice.
Doing
And
good.
we've got someone else on the stream, correct? I believe it's Scott Kinnersley, if I'm correct. Am I correct in saying
Hi,
that?
it's me.
You sound
I'm taking care of
sleepy.
hotel.
Yeah. Shout out to this guy. He's the
Working in the
guy.
background.
Yeah. Shout out to this guy. He helps with hotel. He's our liaison.
Yeah, I mean, two of the real unseen heroes of this year are on the call. Those being Harry and Scott here. I mean,
True.
and Scott picking up very, very ably from Tanaki. We miss you, Tanaki, and so just killing it on venue.
Okay. So now do we go around and do department updates, or how do we do this?
Yeah, whoever wants to
Yeah,
jump
we'll
in.
just start up here.
First and foremost, anybody who does not have access to the BABSCon exec doc, please let me know. And if the way it should work is if you are using your BABSCon email address, you should have access. If you don't have access, please check to see if you are logged into your BABSCon email address. If you're having trouble logging into your BABSCon email address, let us know. We can do whatever we need to do to get you logged in. If you don't have a BABSCon email address and you need access to stuff, please let us know, because it's just a lot more convenient and safer if everybody with executive permissions has a BABSCon email address to access all these files. So, yeah, that's the main. I don't want to say that's the main grievance report for me. That's just it will avoid grievance reports for a lot of people.
And all y'all who need it or who need to be on certain lists and aren't at the moment, talk to Harry. Harry manages all of those things and makes it all work.
Teamwork make the dream work.
Yes.
And for anybody who doesn't need access to all that, my own updates. We're doing the retain rollover refine. We are finally getting to put on the Space Pony theme. I'm very happy to have Sunstone working with me on all of this. He's shared the 2016 draft guidebook that we are going to be basing a lot of our standard operating procedures on, so that when you join the team, join the herd, you can just pop this open and see, how everything hooks in to everything else. So you're not just starting cold. We are also compiling a BABStart folder. So if, say the entire exec team gets struck by lightning, someone else can step up and say, well, here's how they started everything. In this folder here, that will be accessible to everyone in BABSCon who has a BABSCon email address. I'm just going to keep coming back to that. yeah, that's it for me for now. Any questions for me for now? Or I can hand it off to Sunstone, because I am a bit newer than Sunstone.
Yeah, Sunstone. Sunstone, you there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Yay!
Woot.
Do you have anything you want to say about any of the updates on the doc, or just anything you want to talk about from your previous experience at BABSCon?
Right. Let me turn up the volume slightly on this, as people are a little soft depending on where you are in the room. So, kind of what I'd like to see us do. Revise, edit, change up, and so that it's also kind of not just in case the entire exec team comes out food poisoning from seafood or something, but also so that as we're going through the cycle, that departments can come back, take a look at what other people are kind of doing, as a lot of our things, while they're kind of isolated, at the same time they're interdependent upon other departments getting something done for us, or something we're needing to get to them so the convention happens. And so that's kind of the other purpose of the guidebook. And so if we're knowing how someone else is running, we can also make sure we're running so that our two departments are intermeshed nicely together.
Awesome.
All right. That is the chair update. Who wants to speak on behalf of, since it's board and chairs, who wants to be board?
I guess that's probably going to be myself and Fable.
Is it okay here on camera?
Fine, if I must.
I can't see the camera, so can
Hi
you move the camera
everyone,
so-
Sonia
Just a bag in the way.
with the Twilight Sparkle Mask and Fable.
Hey.
We're the board, so we make you bored.
Yeah, board member.
Really not a whole heck of a lot to report from the board, except that we have, obviously the chairs are doing their thing. We did recently get out, obviously, the COVID-19 policies. We should probably take another quick look at the codes of conduct
Yeah,
too.
we should.
So we'll be doing that shortly as well. Now, naturally, if any of y'all have a question about that, I'm kind of the point person on it, so reach out to me. I can answer any of your questions. Once I wonder if anyone from registration is involved here.
I don't know.
Well,
The policy.
we'll be showing. When I get the chance, we'll be showing registration how to easily verify the digital certificates, because for most of them they're going to have those lovely QR codes. So you're just going to be able to use an app on your phone or other mobile device and just beep and then check their ID like you always do. Easy peasy. That's the beauty of it. And nobody needs to complain, or nobody needs to scrutinize any paper cards for potential forgery. And yeah, so we're going to try to make keeping everyone safe as easy as possible. And who knows, maybe by the time April rolls around, we'll be able to be a little bit softer on things like mask requirements. We're hoping to, but if we can't, we can't. That's just the nature of the biz.
Yep. So just did we go over what the COVID things were? Just like as a straight up, here's what it is.
In case anyone had any questions, I'll just go over the major points for anyone who hasn't read it. So let me actually pull it up, because oddly enough, I don't have it memorized, believe it or not.
Dun dun dun.
I know, right? What the heck is wrong with me? So, okay, the main things to know are that we are going to be requiring proof of vaccination for absolutely everyone. That includes staff, that includes attendees, that includes guests. Everyone is going to have to show us proof of vaccination. Now, the other thing that is, I know, causing people a little bit of consternation is that we are not accepting the little paper cards as proof, and there's very, very, very good reason for that. There's been an unfortunate number of people flooding the market with fake cards, and several cases where people have been caught trying to use fake cards, trying to travel or for their jobs or whatever else, and we just kind of can't have that. So that's why we're doing the verified digital certificates. And I know it sounds a little weird, and a lot of people aren't even aware of this, and they really should be. But some states, as of right now, there are actually several of them: California, Alaska, Arizona, Louisiana, Maryland, Mississippi, North Dakota, D.C., Washington State, Puerto Rico, have some, and New York, Virginia, Colorado, and Hawaii, all have some kind of digital certificate, and most of them have the QR codes attached, which we can easily scan. For those who don't, there is going to be a place that they can log in, go to a website, and quickly demonstrate their vax status to us. But they would have to do it in front of us, not provide us screenshots or something like that, because those can be doctored. But again, that's an easy thing. That's just whipping out your phone, logging into a site, showing us the proof. That's cool. And of course, that also applies to folks coming in internationally. That actually becomes easier for a lot of people. The UK and the EU already have those. The various provinces of Canada, but they all have a national standard coming soon. And then there's a whole list linked from the FAQ of other countries that have the digital certificates. And for those that don't have them, this is the beautiful thing, at least here in the States anyway, there are other ways to get them. Now, in some cases, the places you got vaccinated, so like one that I know off the top of my head is Walmart and Sam's Club. If you got vaccinated at one of those, they will give you the digital certificate with the QR code and all the happy fun stuff. But there are also third parties that can get them for you. There's one called Clear. Those are the same people that do the security vetting for when you're in the airport, and they get you through like the really fast line. But they've also got a verification service. The trouble is, in their cases, that you have to have gone to one of their affiliated places. But again, if you have, that's sorted. And then there's another third-party one that we've really been pushing for the catch-all for everyone else, called VaxYes. That's VaxYes. And it's free, available for anyone in the United States. You upload a picture of your card, a picture of your ID, and they verify it for you to like 4 different levels of verification. As of right now, we're accepting level 3 and level 4, and don't worry, those take a while to get to, but they will, and we've got like 6 months still, so if you gotta do that now if you can. Then you can go to their website, it tells you what the levels are. Anyway, so that's that. We are allowing medical exemptions for people with documented medical issues that prevent them from getting the vaccine. And those can be, those would have to be provided by someone's doctor, has to be a proper MD, you can't get it from a chiropractor or someone, on the official office letterhead in the original, no photocopies or anything like that. So again, we can't have doctored stuff. As for any other exemptions, there are none. No religious exemptions, that's it. If you're not vaccinated and don't have a valid medical excuse or are like too young for the vaccine, and by the time con rolls around, that's looking like under 5s at this point, then you gotta be vaccinated, just gotta be. Anyway, I'm sorry if that is a problem for anyone. I hope not. But so that's that, and like I said, we'll be re-examining the code of conduct. We don't need to go over all of that right now, and we'll have one of those out edited for you shortly. I mean, but it's mostly the same code of conduct we've had all the time. It's pretty basic. No creeping, no harassing,
No balloons.
no what?
No balloons in the hotel.
Yeah, no balloons in the hotel because the hotel will kill us. No stickers because the hotel won't let us. But anyway, and also of course no hate speech or anything like that. So yeah, I think that's about it from the board.
And
And
I
if
have a question
Oh!
from the audience. What about notes on iPhone 13? I'm struggling to figure out what they mean by that, but
notes on what?
iPhone 13?
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, we might need some clarification on that, William Donis.
I mean, are we talking the Notes app?
Yeah. And also, real quick to address another question that was in the audience, Oh, no, never mind. Sunstone just got it. BABSCon's dates for 2022 can be seen on your screen right now. April 15th to the 17th of 2022.
Nice.
And back to the meeting.
Beautiful.
And do we have any other questions for the board or the chairs? Anything?
Yeah. While we, if you have any questions, please just like put them in. There is a delay, so it's going to be a little bit before we get them. I don't think it's that much. I think it's only like maybe 10 seconds because
Yeah, it's not too
I'm looking at
long.
what we're seeing.
Yeah.
It says Notes app on iPhone 13, and I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I mean,
What about it?
there is a notes app.
What
on
about it?
iPhone
Yeah,
13.
here iPhone 13 is pretty cool. You know, I didn't buy one, but I'll probably get next generation iPhone. So we can talk Apple stuff after.
If
Apples to
I'm wondering
apples?
if they're trying to, if they mean like, say, purchase ticket from 2020.
Oh yeah, that's a good important thing. Yes, everything rolls over. So if you have a ticket from 2020, you have a ticket for 2022. If you bought a ticket for 2021 when we thought maybe that's what we were doing, you also have a ticket for 2022. Everything rolls over. That also, as we'll have Nan talk about this soon, that extends to like most of the entire con. We basically had the con ready to go back in 2020 when we had to cancel it. So anything that you expect to have, you should still have. But we are now that we're kind of getting the ball rolling again, we're going to be reaching out to everybody, whether it's community guests or even guests of honor, which obviously you've seen our announcements. We'll be reaching out to panelists, we'll be reaching out to musicians, we'll be reaching out to staff, we'll be reaching out to everybody and just to tell them, hey, your spot's here if you still want it. But something important that as the HR person I'm going to have to say later is let us know, we'll reach out to everybody, but let us know quickly whether or not you are still in for BABSCon 2022. It's going to be very important that we, if you want your spot, that we allocate it for you. But if you don't want the spot, that's important to know so that we can give it to somebody else. So that's going to be very important when we continue.
I also want to, sorry.
Oh yeah, so we have a question that says, someone has a vaccine card on their notes app, I'm assuming on the iPhone 13, when you got the vaccine. No, that will not fly. If you go onto our website, there's a COVID FAQ that you can read, and there you will get a digital verification of your vaccination. Here's something that I kind of want to say, because I know we've gotten that question also on our Facebook. A digital picture of your card is not what we're talking about. That is not considered a digital version of your vaccination verification. Everyone who gets vaccinated, at least in the U.S., you already have a verification in the government somewhere. And so what either the government itself, your state, or what these third-party apps do is they surface that for us in a way that lets us verify for sure that you've gotten the vaccine. So it's not that you're signing up for something where you get your proof of vaccination. You already have it. You just need to show it to us. So a digital vaccine card, like a digital version of the physical card that you get, that's not what we're talking about. That is not a digital verification. That's just a picture that you have on your phone. That does not count. What we're looking for is a digital verification provided by your state or by a third party, such as VaxYes, VaxYes, that we can verify with QR code that you're vaccinated. That's what we're talking about.
And for those of you who are in California, which is probably going to be most of you, I mean, that's that's the first link in the FAQ. It's just a quick and easy thing. You go to the website, here in California, you pop in your name, birth date, and either a phone number or an email address, and create a PIN code. That's it. And then seconds later, you get the thing that's verified against the state records, has a big old honking QR code that we can just scan with a mobile device and check against your ID. Bing, bang, boom. And it's actually verified, and you can't fake it. because the way the QR code works, it actually has an encryption scheme baked into it. You can't like hack your way around it. So that's why we did that. I know that it seems perhaps a little bit excessive to some, but again, the sheer number of instances of people using fake cards and hearing about like colleges getting whole message, like students like creating networks to get fake cards to fake their way around the vaccine requirements at their schools and their jobs and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. There's so many of these that we just can't trust the paper cards, and it's like our reg staff don't have the time or the resources to become forgery detectors. So yeah, I mean, I know it's a bummer, but it's really not that much extra effort. All of these sites are free and quick and easy to use, and and if you need to explain it to other folks, you can just if other people are asking you the questions, you can just point them right to the COVID fact, and all the answers are right there. And if they still have further questions, just route them to us or have them email info@babscon.com, and we're able to ask questions on the Discord, whatever works, and we'll get them the info they need.
Yeah.
Oh, and one other point I want to make is that the third-party ones, I know some people are going to be like, oh, I don't want to give my info to a third-party company. Well, that's the thing. These companies are bound, VaxYes in particular, all of them are bound by HIPAA. So that's HIPAA. That's the I can't remember the acronym stands for. That's the federal rule that prevents anyone that handles private medical information or personally identifying information from sharing them with other parties. And in the case of VaxYes, they're based here in California, so they're additionally bound by California's own stringent, very European-style privacy law. So yeah, they're not someone you need to worry about.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Another thing that's just like a board, not really an update, but just like a reminder, BABSCon is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. So you can totally donate money to us, but one way to do that at least for me has been really fun, is going to Amazon Smile. I know people during COVID, they've probably used Amazon a lot. And you can have a percentage of your purchase go to BABSCon, to any charitable organization of your choice. You should be able to find us there. The way that you find us is we actually have our charity name is Harmonious Elements. That's Harmonious Elements. So you should be able to search that on Amazon Smiles database, and we'll show up. So just a reminder that if you want to continue giving to BABSCon beyond just like a ticket or just beyond staffing or anything else that you might do, that's one great way to do that.
So at this point, is that all from the board?
I think that's all from the board.
I also threw the name into the Discord, the YouTube chat. I hope I got that right. Ooh, there's another question.
What's the question?
So if we have the VAX, do we need the booster?
Oh, that's
that's a good question. I'm going to say that at this point the answer is no, although if you qualify for one, we obviously do recommend that you take it. But no, if you are at this point fully vaccinated, and that'll still hold through con. If you've had one shot of Johnson & Johnson, 2 shots of Moderna or Pfizer, or if you're coming in from like the UK and you have like AstraZeneca, 2 shots, that's all fine.
Yeah, we would. Yeah, obviously we want people to be vaccinated, so like as much as possible. Ivan will update the rules as we hear word about what all the CDC and the FDA recommend. So expect those rules to change about the what's it called? The
booster shots.
The booster shots. They literally just got we're just talking about them now, like this week. So it's too early, I think, to make a definitive call. But we'll let you know. Maybe by next meeting we'll know.
I really want to emphasize that we do want people to be able to attend. So if it sounds like we might be turning people away, that is not something that we want to do. We want everybody who can attend to attend. So, if the CDC does come out with new information, we need to stay current because we want to keep everybody safe. We
That's
want to
number
see
one.
everybody, we want to hang out, but we need to keep everybody safe. Just, that cannot be,
Stressed enough.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Goats and goats.
So, is that all from the board?
I think so.
I think so, unless anyone has any more questions.
Okay.
Right.
I will throw it over to me for a second for PR and marketing. Hello,
All right.
folks. I will try and set this up, or I'll back up a little bit. Nope, that chair does not want to back up. So I'll just step down a bit.
Tell
So,
people.
yes, tall people issues. So if you are working for BABSCon and you want to see something end up on our Twitter feed or on our socials, please join our Slack chat. Join the marketing Slack chat, and we will be trying, at least to my knowledge, we will be trying to get back to our weekly meetings. So go team.
Awesome.
And also, one other note for everyone in the audience. By the way, Staff for Babs. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Get your friends to staff for BABS.
Yes.
Yes. Friendship is magic after all.
Yes, and actually, I'll leave that there. Sorry for the audience that just got turned around. Do we still have BABA Discord in the Zoom call? Ground control to Major BABA.
Is Nan on the Zoom?
Nan.
I think so.
I'm here.
Yay.
Sorry.
No worries.
Ta-da.
We're going down the list, and it looks like the first thing up is charity, but I know that you have a bunch of departments, so if you want to just go through what you're doing. that would
Yeah,
be good.
hi everybody. For charity this year, we are going to be continuing Rainbow Community Center and the Game Academy have both confirmed that they will be with us. Blue Scale, one of our staff from 2020 is going to roll up into the lead position, but we're really looking for a strong sort of behind the scenes organizational second. I'm looking, we want a team with some really strong organizational chops, but also some really good customer service and good facing the people experience. And I think Blue Scale brings a really kind heart and a really great spirit of friendship, what we're about. But we also need, there's a lot of behind the scenes work for charity, and there's a lot of once you're at convention, you're doing a lot of interacting with Viper and guests of honor and the people that are going to be running the live auction and your auction. Typically it's like Dusty Cat and Foley that are doing the live auction. So if anybody out there is interested in helping with the charity and hosting the two charities to be at our convention for the weekend, let me know. Do you want me to just roll over into events and programming?
Yes, please.
All right. So events and programming, we are looking actually pretty solid. We will be re-announcing our community guests that have confirmed for 2022. We will be probably opening up panel applications at the beginning of November for a short period of time, probably for the month of November, to see, to fill in some of the gaps in our programming. I need a tabletop lead. We do not have a tabletop lead. And I also don't have a Silver Span Salon lead. So I'm looking for two folks that would want to. There isn't a whole lot of pre-convention work that needs to be done in those two departments, but it really does need somebody to be kind of up and on board with a team during the convention. So, that's kind of the big stuff. Commentary is Magic is back, and they'll be running an amazing CCG room. Just heard from Ricky Ray that, we're on again, and we're going to be doing full main stage esports one of the nights at the convention again. We need to name that space, formerly known as Fables Fantasy Lounge, because it's not the Outer Limits.
It's true, we lost our otter.
We
Yeah.
lost our honor? No.
Well, he moved to Oregon.
Yeah.
So he's living his best life.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good at least.
So
Swinging
keep me
around,
like
shucking loose.
gotta come up with it. We either name it. Typically, it's named for the chair.
Mhm.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, all right.
Well, okay. Jessica's
I was thinking
shrinking
about
away.
Just Jucka's juke joint.
Juke joint?
Jucka's juke
Jacka's
joint.
juke joint, okay.
Just
Right.
Jucka's juke joint.
Oh my God, the alliteration in that is so fantastic. We have to
That's
do
great.
it.
Okay.
Well, because if it isn't alliteration, what is it really? I
Right.
mean, you know. So,
Just-
anyways,
just-
that's pretty much all. I mean, I'm just doing a lot of
Awesome.
the updating everything we had ready set to go from 2020.
Yep.
And and Nathan and I have been talking about, because we're also thinking about getting those marketing working meetings up and running again, so that we can sort of, all of us that want to participate in upping the social media buzz.
Mhm.
Oh, I can't stress that enough on behalf of marketing and everyone else at the con. If you see announcements or anything you like coming from our socials on Twitter, on Facebook, on Insta, on
We still have a Tumblr?
even Tumblr,
We do still have a Tumblr.
Yeah.
or YouTube, or
Yeah.
whatever. Just please share. Don't just like, share, retweet, share it.
Like, share,
Reblog it.
retweet, all of those.
Yeah, all those things, because
Yeah.
we just need to maximize our reach with spending as little money as possible, because you get the idea. But yeah,
I do. Yeah.
we beg of all
Any
of
questions out there for E&P?
While people are putting in questions, I just wanted to also say that along with what Nathan was saying and Nan here, if you like what we're putting out on social media, please like it and share it. If you want to be a part of the social media of BABSCon and you know all about things like traction, retention, looking at stats and things like that, we want you. So if you're interested in working with the marketing team, please let us know. That's something that we're always looking for. The more people we have, I think the more like fresh ideas we can do. So that's why we want more people basically. So please join us.
Also, we have an update from the arcade league, Ricky Ray. We're going to have our 2 usual tournaments for Smash and Them's Fighting Herds, plus a new one for Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. It's a Smash clone that's crazy fun.
Nice. That's gonna be exciting. Them's Fighting Herds and Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. That's
And
gonna
Smash.
and Smash. Woo! That's great.
So, who else do we have in the call again? I know that we've got IT, I believe,
Yeah.
ground control.
Right. Last call, I suppose, for any events and programming or charity questions. Do.
By the way, come to Babs.
Yeah, come to Babs. Yeah, by the way.
I don't know. We need to somehow like come up with our
That's
own
it.
meme.
By
There's
the
a
way,
Trots meme.
by the way, come to Babs.
Yeah, but
because it's B.
What does Trotcom's mean?
Yeah, that's the point. Memes are meant to be shared.
Sharing is caring.
Mhm. All right, I think we can move on to IT. Harry, do you want to give an update on IT stuff? Hopefully he's there. Yeah.
I'm still there.
All right, yes. I'm running around all over this place, so sorry for my camera not being on at the moment. But
No worries.
yeah, so IT, we're still trucking on, making sure that as well as we can, that all the things that you don't really see are happening as far as technology is concerned, which will include support for those QR codes, and hopefully making sure that all you attendees and everybody else that has to get checked in will be able to do so quickly and efficiently, so that we'll have all the QR code scanners and programs ready for you. So hopefully there will be no LineCon. We're hoping to reduce LineCon to hopefully next to nothing as soon as the lines open. We'll see. We'll see if we can accomplish it. But we're on a pretty good track so far.
Nice.
That's great. How's IT doing in terms of hiring or like staffing? Do we need more staff there, or how are you feeling?
So yeah, I need to review. The people that I have seen people apply. So I need to go and follow up with the few people that mentioned that they wanted to be part of IT. And for the most part, IT at Con is mostly just setting up the equipment, making sure that vendor hall and Wi-Fi is working properly in those areas. But pre-convention, we have a couple of things. As I mentioned, the programming for the QR codes, and the actual registration website, things like that. So I just need to double check with people that have applied, and either sort them into people that are going to be at con for the registration staff, or actually helping behind the scenes with me. So.
Gotcha. Thank you, Harry. Who's next on our list?
Do we have an update from hotel, or actually there is a big update from hotel.
Well, we only have the hotel person.
Yeah, we got the hotel person.
Yeah.
Scott.
Hello.
Hey, Scott.
Hi.
Do you have any hotel updates? I think we have a big one.
Hotel rooms are available for registration. Go to the website, check out the details, and book your hotel rooms now.
Hey.
And for those people who might be interested in a party floor suite for hosting one of our infamous BABSCon party rooms, go to the website as well, check out the party room floor policy page, and submit an application through there.
And if you got questions, where do those go?
Hotel@babscon.com.
Or party@babscon.com.
Ooh.
Or for the party ones, party.
Yeah, well, those are for parties, yes. The other ones for.
Yeah.
It's pretty obvious from the email addresses.
For more info, you can go to babscon.com/hotel. And that's all the info you need.
Yay. Hotel.
Some cool things. So obviously, cool things. Well, we can. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Hello. Cool things about our hotel, real quick, just like as a reminder to people. We have free in-room Wi-Fi for con attendees. We also have free parking for con attendees staying in the hotel with in and out privileges. So that is, if you have a room at the hotel, you get free parking. And if you don't have a room at the hotel and you're driving to the hotel every day, it's half price, $12 a day for attendees not staying in the hotel, and also with in and out privileges. So that's really cool. And when we say in and out privileges, we mean going in and out of the parking garage, not in and out the beautiful, wonderful burger establishment, which you can also try out kind of down the street from the BABSCon venue. Oh, it's great.
So, I mean, you
Shout
can
outs to
have
In-N-Out.
you can have in-and-out privileges
Yeah.
with in-and-out privileges.
Everyone at BABSCon gets in and out privileges. There we go. For the rest. Yeah, so I just wanted to remind everybody. And as a reminder, the hotel is at the Hyatt Regency San Francisco Airport Resort at 133 Bayshore Highway in Burlingame, California. So just letting you know. All right. Well, who's next?
Do we have any?
Oh yeah. Do we have any questions for hotel? That long rant should have totally been my time to say that.
I will need to talk to somebody during breakouts if we have them.
Yeah, right.
So,
As a quick update from our arcade lead, they said that they also plan to host final rounds for Smash and Them's Fighting Herds on the main stage, and we're also partnering up with My Little Ties, a wonderful vendor of awesome My Little Pony ties and other things, in order to make trophies for the winners. They also do like metalwork and stuff, right? That's like their whole thing. So My Little Ties is great. I love their stuff. Let's see. Right.
cool. We have the document pulled up.
Yeah. We have IT, PR, marketing. Did you give your update already?
Yeah, we gave the update already.
Sweet.
There's actually more that I said than is on that document.
Perfect.
So.
Registration. Do we have anything from registration here? No, right?
No, I don't believe so. We had somebody message earlier today.
Yeah.
So
Sponsor relations. I know that there's stuff going on with that, but I don't know if anyone here has the ability to talk about that. If they do, let us know. Same with theatrics. I know there's some people here who are maybe watching right now are interested in doing theatrics stuff. We will get back to you soon. We know we're here, right?
We hear you.
We hear you.
See you. We will get back to you as soon as we know what's happening.
We'll make big announcements. Every day. So
Could probably rope them in for breakout.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, we'll contact you during the breakouts for this meeting. Are we here? Is this,
Yeah, we're still in Zoom. It's just nobody's got a camera on.
Oh, okay, that's great. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that's what happened.
Yeah, there you go.
That's cool. Venue just had that. Great. And then VIPR. Do you have any VIPR updates, Sonia?
Yeah, sure. Unfortunately, Alex Inman isn't here, who runs VIPR, but I can stand in. Let's see. So we obviously just had the big old Babs bomb a few weeks ago, where we announced, or more properly re-announced, Nicole Oliver, Peter New, Vincent Tong, Danny Ingram, and Andy Price. We have, at this point, a couple more signed and ready to rock guests in the pipeline. We also have a couple that are about to sign that are going to be great, and obviously I don't want to tell you who they are, but just suffice it to say, we have a number of great guest announcements still to come. We have we have a few guests that are giving us the usual wait and see. Like, for example, it's always hard to get the writers to commit more than 4 or 5 months in advance. So still waiting on a couple of them. But we also might have and I don't want to tip my hand too much, but we might have somebody from the movie.
Dun dun dun.
I can't say who. We're still kind of in negotiations and figuring all that stuff out, but
I'll let you speculate in the comments, but that's about it. That's all you get.
yeah, that is all you're getting. It's one way or another, we are going to have. And when I say someone from the movie, let me clarify. I mean one of the main 5.
You don't mean Rob? Aw.
I'm not telling you who, but we can get them, schedule and contract permitting. So obviously don't quote me on that yet, but everything is looking very promising to get one, and actually affordable. Very surprising. So I think that's about it.
Any questions for VIPR? You talking about? Just wanted to say that before.
No, yeah. Questions are good.
Mm-hmm.
I realize that a lot of that was kind of mysterious, and that wasn't intended, but
If you want to get in on that spooky little action,
Yeah, spooky.
join Viper.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that I should mention that, of course, because that's always a bit of a struggle sometimes, is finding good people to staff VIPR, and that's every level of VIPR, which, everything starting with green room staff and autograph room staff, working through dispatch staff, and of course, VIP liaisons, otherwise known as handlers at other places. We think it's classier to say liaisons. The main criteria for Viper folks are the ability to maintain a professional demeanor around the guests, and the ability to obviously just stay organized. Really, we need absolute trustworthiness. But if you think you got what it takes, and you're maybe in another department you don't like, I'm sorry to everyone else if it feels like we're poaching staff, but we kind of are. But also, if you were thinking of staffing BABSCon and you think that's something you can do and you'd want to do, go ahead and apply. Yeah, just hop over to the volunteer page. It's up now. And we will obviously be, if you do apply, there'll obviously be some vetting. We'll need to talk to you, interview you, make sure that we think you got what it takes. But it's a great gig. It is a really great gig. I mean, it requires a lot, but it's so satisfying. Anyway, so that's VIPR. Does anyone have any questions?
Doesn't look like there's many in
We've got 9 people watching.
the chat. That's pretty good. I remember the question.
Oh.
Right. we can move on to, I'm realizing I skipped over HR because I was like, oh, we don't have HR here, but I'm HR. Real quick, all right, a few things. Here's like my usual little thing. Let me get this over here. I don't know how I look. Do I look good?
Yeah, you look good.
Do I need to, is it okay if I'm sitting up or do I need to like punch? Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there.
Now look at your con, you're back to me. Now look at your con, you're back to me. As you can see, I am not your con, but I staff for your con.
Oh. All right, so in terms of staffing, here's some very interesting statistics. We have currently, so in our system, we have a really nice system made by Harry and some of the people that have contributed. A cool backend system we call Concrescent. By the way, it's open source on GitHub. You can check it out.
Yeah, recommend it to other cons.
Yeah, other cons can totally go in and use it. That way you don't have to keep paying money for like some random third party to like just have a spreadsheet of all your people. Anyway, so we have 200, we have, the number is 299, but I'm going to use 300. We have 300 total staff applications that we have just on hand in our system. And this is from 2020, 2021, 2022. So like we've rolled it all over. And we have accepted, as in we've hired 205 of them. So basically 200 out of 300. That's a 68% higher rate, a 66.66, whatever. But additionally, I know we have had some staffers that are like, oh, they can't staff anymore, things like that. So we know we've had some canceled applications. We have 59 of those currently logged, which is about 20% cancel. But that's fine because we still have 33 people who have submitted applications that have not been hired yet. So this is my message to, first of all, to all the executives out there watching. Please, well, first things first. HR is going to try their darndest to like ring the bell and wake people up. Wake up, it's BABSCon time. We know that there's some people that are on staff that are totally willing to do staff, but we just haven't like woken them up yet. It's been 2 years basically. So we're going to send out like a mass email, and also individually each executive should contact their staffers that they hired and say, hey, you should do you want to come back to BABSCon? What is their capacity for working with us? And if they still have capacity, bring them in. But if they don't have capacity, let us know. Or they can let me know, let the HR department know. There's an HR room on the Slack. And we can cancel their application. But if there are people that you know out there, so this is to all the streamers that are maybe also staff too, but just everyone else watching. If you want to be a part of the BABSCon magic, now is a great time. We want more people. We need more people. We know it's been a while. We are doing our retain, rollover, refine. So everything that we had from before, we're trying really hard to bring that forward to 2022. This is a great way to get your feet wet running a convention where not everything is being built from scratch. A lot of times, like every year, it's sort of like, we have to get new people, new community guests, new musicians. But right now, we actually have a strong foundation. So if you want to come in and help us out, turn that foundation into a beautiful structure that is BABSCon 2022, now is a great time. If you have any friends that want to work at a convention, or even just show off their skills, now is a good time. One way that that I myself and also my friends have used conventions is to build out their resume, and also just use the skills in a real life setting. I have some friends who are doing AV stuff, but their normal job, they have a corporate job, they're doing whatever, finance, whatever it is they're doing, but they're all about sound mixing and stuff. and we have them join our AV team, and it's like, hey, they're going to mix our sound. It's like, whoa, that's amazing. Or we have people who want to have like managerial skills. Actually, the HR department would be a great place for that. Trying to think. If you want to, I've read so many books about marketing and like building a brand, self-promotion. I know the whole thing right now is about leave your corporate job and leave your 9 to 5 and start your own personal brand. But it's hard to start from zero. You can help BABSCon build its personal brand and build yours along the way. I know our marketing department, we've had like book recommendations and stuff for like just how to build a brand. And you can learn that and execute those ideas at BABSCon. And of course you can take those ideas and take those the way that you do it and build your own. So there's so many ways to use BABSCon to your advantage to build your own thing while helping us build ours. So I just wanted to give that perspective. Let me think, what else?
Where can people go to apply?
Where can people go to apply? You're right. babscon.com/volunteer. Let me double check that. babscon.com/volunteer. Yes. babscon.com/volunteer. You will be, there's a webpage for it, and click a big red button for a volunteer application, and you will see the application to volunteer. If you see, there's a list of like department interest. Please check as many of those as you are interested in. But if you see something that's not there, feel free to click other and then explain down below. We've literally had people who are like, oh, I want to be part of the charity or whatever. And then in the comments they go, by the way, I'm also a photographer. And we're like over here needing photography people, but then we like don't see, that's not really a thing you can say on the staff application. So it's great when you have skills that maybe don't fall in any of the categories here. Say what those are, and that say any skills that you're willing to contribute to BABSCon, and we will help you grow them, and we will use them, and it's gonna be great. So please tell us what your cutie mark is telling you, and we can grow that at BABSCon. So, any questions for HR about that? There might be already. Also, if you're watching and you need a job or you want a job, apply. We'll see it immediately. Like literally, all the executives, we all subscribe to the HR channel, and it's just like a feed of when a new person comes. We will know immediately. So, so letting you know, like, the feedback will be really quick, especially now that we're getting things ramped up back again.
The hype train's next stop is BABSCon. It doesn't stop at any other point.
Yeah, the hype train is BABSCon. It doesn't stop anywhere else. I love that. As some people in the thing that, I've applied, where's my application? We're just kind of getting the ball rolling right now, so we will be contacting all those people who have submitted but have not heard back from us yet. You will be contacted, don't worry. Thank you, Sunstone. Please note that BABS is 100% volunteer, and there's no paycheck at the end. The paycheck at the end is the friends you've made along the way. Only the joy of putting on a fantastic event. And also a great thing, I keep forgetting. If you staff at BABSCon, you get to go to the con for free. So like, you know what I learned recently? And by recently, I mean years ago, but I keep saying recently.
And we feed you all weekend.
That too. We feed you all weekend, but you have a free badge to the con. Other cons don't do that. Can you, like, what? Get on our level, every other con. You know who you are. So if you staff at BABSCon, you get a free badge. If you staff at BABSCon, you also get free food at our staff feed. And then we're not just talking potato chips and pretzels over here, although we probably will have potato chips and pretzels. We do things like sandwiches, we do like spaghetti, we do meatballs, we have like rice and like dishes like that. So I think we had hot dogs one year. So it's good food, and food at the hotel is expensive. So if you want to be at BABSCon, also contribute to the Brony community, and eat some nice food along the way.
And get a free shirt.
And get a free shirt too. Look at that. I know this. Actually, this is old school BABStaff. Everyone loves these shirts. By the way, if you come to our in-person meetings next time and all the other times, I have a box full of these. Please take them from me. Let me show you the We Can Do It staff, BABStaff. This is from what, 2017?
Yeah, 2017.
It was great. Do we have the artist with us? We need a...
That was Slifer the Sky Dragon.
Yeah, Slifer.
Unfortunately, Slifer
That's
is
great.
no longer on our art team, but we miss you, Slifer.
Come back,
You're
Slifer.
awesome. We love you. We always
yeah.
did love you.
I know we do. So yeah, if you want one of these shirts, come to the in-person meetings. You'll get them for free. Right. Let's see. That's probably enough time for people to ask questions for HR.
Yeah, we just sort of touched on that.
Yeah, I think we're
playing the late dusk. We will be getting the ball rolling again really relatively quickly, so just
hang
hold
tight.
on a little bit longer.
Yep. All right. I think that's it. That's
Yeah.
we went through the list.
Break out your meeting over.
Just real quick, if you ever refer to yourself as, oh, I'm just a volunteer, oh, I'm on staff, but I don't really do much, you might surprise yourself, you might not, but I know that you're selling yourself short. We need all of you, and yeah, if you're in a department and you haven't heard from your exec or lead in a while, this is where I want to unleash the, I don't know if I should say hounds of war, ponies of war?
Unleash the herd.
Unleash the herd.
Unleash the herd. Yeah, and just get in touch with each other. What's going on with so-and-so? Let's find out together. It isn't just, but call to action. Let's, we can use your help as well in getting the hype train fully in motion.
Right. Yeah. Really right.
And hyped, yeah. So.
Yeah.
That's all from me.
Cool. Any other thoughts or words of encouragement from people on the Slack? Or not Slack, on the Zoom?
Hey, can I get a word in?
Ring?
Yay.
All right, you good? Go.
Awesome. Something else to kind of say about volunteering coming on as staff at BABSCon. Most of us, as far as in the convention type stuff going on at the executive level, started off just volunteering one year because it sounded cool to do. So it's also, if you're like, I kind of want to get involved with actually running the show, it's a great place to get your start and work your way up. Because normally it's the case that we're looking for people that, are really coming in, doing the best they can in the position they're in, and they get promoted for the next year to be able to do more, I guess, get their hooves more dirty within the making of the con. So it's not just coming in as a staffer, we do try to also give a place for people who really want to come in and put forth that extra effort too. And that's what I have to say on that.
Beautiful.
All right. I think now we can do breakouts. We're probably not. We're not gonna come back on the stream after this, right? Is it
Nah,
this
I
one?
think we can just keep it pretty light this time.
Yep.
So in that case, pick things up.
If there's any people on staff that want to know what's going on with their leads, email and also Slack is a good way to get the ball rolling on that. I think if you are an exec right now, please be on the lookout for people reaching out to you. Also, please reach out to your own staffers. We're gonna retain, reuse, refine. So we're gonna bring everyone back. Ring the bell. Ding, 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 ding. And if you are watching this and you're like, oh, I want to staff at BABSCon, or oh, I want to talk to somebody in particular, you should be able to email. Apply for staff. But also you can email info@babscon.com and we can route that to the right person. So if you're looking for a particular job, or if you have a question to someone in particular about a particular department, that's a great way to ask as well. Yep. Right. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye. We're going to go around. Bye, everybody. Woo!
Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
And